The No Fate channel, checking in with what is going to be an extremely delicious head-to-head flavor battle as I review not 2, not 3, but 4 flavors of BSN's Protein Crisp. On this Dad Snack series, I typically review a healthy snack on every episode to help you decide if it's something that you should have on hand so that when you're hungry or if you're on the go and you don't have time to prepare food, you can grab it, enjoy it, not feel bad about it, and of course, stay away from those fast food drive-up windows. Today, I'm doing head-to-head comparison of not 2, but 4 flavors of BSN's Protein Crisp protein bar. We're going to go over the ingredients, the macros. We're going to talk about what separates Protein Crisp from so many other of the protein bars on the market. And then at the end, I'm going to give you my top 5 flavors in a row from 1 to 5 because we play favorites here. Now, just a quick background. BSN's Protein Crisp comes in 11 flavors. I'll put all the flavors up here, tons of flavors. In a previous video, I reviewed their marshmallow flavor, which was very good. So let's dive into the macros, okay? The nutritional value on here. I'm gonna go over 1. These all range just slightly. Some have 2 grams of carbs, some have 4. I'm just gonna grab the one off the top, read it to you. So one bar comes in at 56 grams with regards to the weight. 230 calories, 7 grams of fat, 22 grams of carbs. Of those 22 grams of carbs, you only get 4 grams of sugar and 6 grams of sugar alcohol, and then 20 grams of protein. So where does the protein come from? Oftentimes when we see these protein bars, we see substandard protein sources. Sometimes you'll see just whey protein concentrate. Sometimes you'll see soy protein. First and foremost, 20 grams of protein is a good amount for a protein bar. This comes in for a dairy protein blend. We've got whey protein isolate, which is great to see, followed by whey protein concentrate and then milk protein concentrate. So that's just right in the middle of the road with respect to protein. I've seen tons and tons of like cheap protein blends, and I have seen whey protein isolate with regards to other protein bars. This one's middle of the road, but it's still fairly good compared to the competition. Now, one of the things that sets these Protein Crisps apart from so many of the other protein bars out there is that crisp. I've tried their marshmallow flavor before, and I will tell you right away, when you bite into it, it tastes like a Rice Krispie treat, right? You get that feeling that you're biting into that Rice Krispie treat. And for some of us, when you're hungry, when you're on the go, and you get those cravings, it's not only about flavor, but it's about texture too. And these Protein Crisp, the texture is so much more different than your standard chocolate protein bar that it just is old hat. So 4 flavors. The one that I was already holding up previously is s'mores, which I'm always a huge fan of with regards to protein bars. We've got mocha latte, salted toffee pretzel. I'm getting hungry just saying the names over here. And then peanut butter crunch. So as you can see, all the bars have the same size, have the same complexion, and have that crisp look to them, and hopefully the crisp taste. Let's cut these up a little bit, do some taste tests, and report back. So peanut butter crunch is absolutely delicious. It tastes like a peanut butter Rice Krispie treat with little bits of peanuts in there. Absolutely delicious, and I couldn't even compare this to a typical protein bar if I tried. This is so much above in terms of texture and taste. Awesome. Next on deck is salted toffee. Salted toffee pretzel, another delicious flavor. You can definitely feel like you're biting into those pretzels, you know, like those small little pretzels that you'd have at a bar or just like in a bowl at a football game. Really, really good. You get that salt on the front end that's enjoyable, and you get that hint of toffee when you chew it, you get that hint of toffee. Definitely a different chewing experience than the peanut butter crunch, but overall good, enjoyable, and man, I'm enjoying this video if you can't tell. Next on deck is mocha latte. So mocha latte, you get that chocolate and heavy on the mocha flavor. You get that hint of chocolate, but most of it is mocha. Probably not something that I would grab onto as like a to-go thing, but I could definitely see myself sitting down with a cup of coffee and enjoying one of these. Really good. Again, I can't say it enough. The texture of that crisp is really something else. This one, definitely if you're a mocha fan, you're going to enjoy it because it is heavier on that mocha with that hint of chocolate. Last, but hopefully certainly not least, s'mores. BSN's Protein Crisp S'mores flavor delivered as expected. You definitely get that chocolate. You get that chocolate and you get that marshmallow flavor. Very little hint of graham. You don't get much hint of graham at all. Most of it is that chocolate marshmallow flavor. Very good. And again, I'm a broken record. The crunchiness biting into this thing, very, very good, very outstanding. Let's talk about my top 5 flavors out of their 11. I've got 11 flavors. I've tried 5 now. Let's rank them, and then we'll talk about cost and a way that you can hopefully save some money if this is something that you are interested in. Number 1, peanut butter crunch, man. This, if you're a fan of peanut butter, this thing is number 1 by far, especially because it's got those little bits of peanuts in there that just set it off. Number 2 is s'mores flavor. I mean, chocolate and marshmallow. I love my s'mores flavors when it comes to these protein bars. Very, very good. A close third is salted toffee pretzel. Really good chewability. If you sometimes get those cravings and it's more about like just biting into something that feels like it has a lot of carbs, feels like it isn't healthy for you, but it really is. Boom, salted toffee pretzel. Number 4 is one that I previously taste tested, and that was their marshmallow flavor. And again, that thing was just like a Rice Krispie treat. They could have just called it Rice Krispie flavor because that's exactly what it tasted like. And number 5, you really need to be in the mood for a mocha latte. But if you're a fan of coffee and you want to sit down and have one of these bad boys pull out of your backpack while you enjoy a cup of coffee, I could certainly see myself doing it. Remember, even though it is 5th and last, it's still pretty good compared to so many of the other horrible protein bars that are out there. So how much do BSN's Protein Crisp protein bars cost? If you buy them in singles and you're at like a supermarket or maybe like the GNC or a gas station, you should expect to pay $2 to $3 per bar. If you go on Amazon right now, the everyday price is $20 for 12 bars. That's like $1.80, $1.88 per serving. I was able to, thanks to Cyber Monday and a special tip that I'm going to give you at the end of this video, able to pick these up on a great deal. I got a few for $1.05 per bar, and the most expensive I paid was $1.25 per bar. So an absolute steal compared to what else is out there on their everyday typical price. Also a very good deal compared to the other protein bars that are on the market today. And just overall a very good deal compared to what the dollar menu at McDonald's costs. So 2 small tricks to save you some money when you are picking up these BSN protein bars. As I mentioned, $20 on Amazon for 12 bars. When they do go on sale, tip number 1, buy in bulk. They've got 11 flavors. Almost all of them are good. I mean, the worst one, which is still very good, was the mocha latte, but the other 4 flavors I tried were extremely good, especially at that price point. So if you see them go on sale, definitely consider not only buying them, but buying multiple flavors, especially if they're a deal of the day and they're only allowing you to buy 1 box at a time. Now, the second way that you can save about 5%, if not a bit more, is to utilize Amazon Subscribe and Save. So when you see a really good deal on these bars, you buy a couple of flavors and you make sure to use Subscribe and Save to save at least 5%, if not more. How does it work? You tell Amazon that you're going to get these bars reoccurring every month or 2. They throw them into your Subscribe and Save bucket, and then when the time comes, they mail them all out to you at once. But there's a catch. Oftentimes, after the first iteration of that Subscribe and Save, the price goes up. So that's why every time I utilize Subscribe and Save, once the first shipment arrives, I then cancel it. It's a weird back and forth with Amazon, but hey, if it saves you money, it's a great way to do it. The only catch with Subscribe and Save is that you're not going to get like 2-day shipping. Oftentimes you've got to wait like 1 to 3 weeks before it actually arrives. But if you're not in a hurry, if you buy in bulk like I do, it's a great way to save money because every penny counts. If you came this far in the video, I want to know 2 things. Number 1, what is your favorite BSN protein crisp flavor? Drop it in the comments below. I've tried 5, they've got 11. I want to know which ones I should be taste testing next. And number 2, what is your favorite protein bar overall? Drop it in the comments below. I will try to get my hands on it and review it in another episode of Dad's Snack Session. Hey, if you came this far in the video, also do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps out the channel. Use that Amazon affiliate link in the description below. It doesn't save you any money, gives me a little bit of money in my pocket, but mostly it just takes money out of Amazon's pocket, and they're not going to miss it. As usual, thank you for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you be a great parent to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I provide ideas and insights to help you save time, money, and your sanity. 3 things that are in short supply for every parent out there.